This is also the same suspect in Paul, who I can tell you was wearing a T-shirt where at the back it was written, "Ask the people who were there. They know the truth." Now, this is what has been unfolding inside the courtroom today. And I'm just going to bring in AfriForum's private prosecutions advocate, Gerrie, now. Thank you so much for your time. Advocate, I mean, one of the things that has continuously come to the minds of South Africans is the fact that you told us that this was in no uncertain terms an assassination, not a robbery. Now, and you earlier on said to me that you'd be disappointed then if you don't see the mastermind being appearing in court today. What do you make of today's proceedings?
Obviously, we're disappointed. We're disappointed with the postponement to next year. We're disappointed that the mastermind did not appear in court, but there are positives. You must realize that the state indicated last year that they would serve the indictments on the accused today. Mr. Baloy then indicated that he's almost ready with the indictment, which I then make the inference that there's a change in the indictment because the state read out the charges last time. So that is a positive. I can also say that I've had a briefing from the police. I had contact with the NPA, and there is even a stronger case against the mastermind as I stand here. So therefore, I do think perhaps the state just need time to do the necessary, but certainly in my discussions with the police, it became clear that the case against the mastermind is now stronger than we had last time when we appeared here. The police made it clear to me that they finalized the outstanding investigation, and that as far as they're concerned, that they applied for the arrest of the mastermind, and now it's the ball is in the court of the NPA to do what they think should be done. No, I'm not concerned, Zenanda. I'm disappointed because we all hoped, and on behalf of my clients and family, it's 6 years ago. We've hoped that by today we can get a trial date in next year and be able to prepare for trial. But that hasn't happened.
I mean, you are speaking about time. That's something that's really passed by. I mean, you've mentioned it's been 6 years. Did the police, when they briefed you, give you a timeline then of when this so-called mastermind will be arrested so that by the time the 5th of March 2021 arrives, they will be in court with the other accused?
I said it last time, I'm saying it again. I thought by this day the mastermind would appear. I thought we had enough to ensure that the mastermind is before court today. Now they tell me we've got more. We've got more evidence. I know what evidence they have. I can confirm that they're correct in saying that we've got a stronger case against the mastermind. So, Zenanda, I have to say that if I look at the process, of ensuring that the matter starts, I do think that this delay would be the final delay before the mastermind appears in court and we postpone for trial.
So another issue that came up now was the representative of accused number 5, Advocate Zandile Sholola, speaking about the fact that the investigating officer went to go visit her client at Kalagabusha prison and was only then taking fingerprints. Are you at all concerned or worried about the manner in which this matter is being handled if someone has already appeared in court and only afterwards are you then now trying to seek fingerprints?
No, it was placed on record. I listened to it. I'm not concerned at all. The police investigate a matter. They need fingerprints for various reasons. And that usually is on more than one occasion. I'm not concerned. I don't know. And she hasn't played it on record that there hasn't been fingerprints taken before. But certainly, the police need evidence like fingerprints, like DNA. And they're entitled to get that whenever they want to. Apparently, they did it openly. They went to prison. They approached the accused and asked for his fingerprints. That is on record. It's not something that happened that's not on record. So I'm not concerned at all. I don't think we should concern ourselves with the technicalities that is playing out in court at the moment.
Surely, I have to jump in the advocate. Surely we should, because this matter has taken so long just to even get here, but also there have been numerous allegations as to why it's taken so long. So the technicalities do matter as a point of legitimacy.
No, I don't agree with you, Zenanda. I say we shouldn't concern ourselves with the technicality that plays out in court. we should concern ourselves in ensuring that this matter gets to trial. Because technicalities is only important in a trial where it affects the admissibility of evidence. We're not in a trial. There's technicalities and there'll be lots of allegations made by lots of people, but certainly that we must ensure that those technicalities are dealt with in the trial. So only there will they affect the credibility, the admissibility of evidence. Now it affects absolutely nothing, but it's allegations made, and they should, on behalf of the accused, if you have to put things on record, you do so, and that's your duty as a legal representative. But from us, I'm appearing for the family of the deceased. For us, we're not concerned about technicalities now. What it concerns us that all accused should be before the court, and that it should happen as soon as possible.
All right. Well, that's AfriForum's private prosecutions boss, advocate Gerrie. Of course, they have been involved in the matter from the beginning. Well, not from the beginning, actually, since late 2019. And I'm going to try then bring in the family of Senzo Meyiwa, his brother Senzo Meyiwa, to come into this conversation. Lelicala lisamile lizophinde libuyele next year ngoMarch. Bengisacela ukuthola nje kuwena ukuthi uzizwa kanjani, ikakhulukazi ngoba abanye balabo ba-accused bathe bona kudlalwa ngabo lana abambulalanga uSenzo. Umthobisi umncubo ubonile naleskipa besigqokile ebesibhala ukuthi buza labo bekade bephakathi lapha endlini bona balazi iqiniso. Uthini ngalokho?
Ya, ngibonile lokho. Okokuqala si disappointed kakhulu ukuthi akuzange kwenzeke lutho namhlanje liyahlehla, ngoba sitshela ukuthi kwathiwa kuno mastermind, lo mastermind naye akazange afike futhi. Kulungile lokho bengenzeka ngaphakathi angazi, kusazoba more investigation esazokwenziwa. AfriForum ikhona izobhekelela ukuthi yonke into yenzeka ngendlela ekhona efanelekile. Wonke ama-steps athathwayo afanelekile yini, ufakazi obuvezwayo buyibona yini lo ufakazi ababukhiphayo. No, ngeke size sijahe sithi akwenzeka into, so linda kuhambe ngeprocess yakhona ukuze kuvele wonke ubufakazi obukhona. And I believe ukuthi no, ngingakhulumi kakhulu.
Okay. Ngiyazi ukuthi awufuna ukukhuluma kakhulu, kodwa ke usanalo yini ithemba ukuthi abe-NPA basaliphethe kahle lecala ngokubuka kwakho, ngoba nawe uyasho uGerrie we-AfriForum ukuthi nabo ba-disappointed ukuthi kungani umastermind yini le ebanjiwe ebambezela amaphoyisa ukuthi babophe lo mastermind. Wena uzizwa kanjani ngalokho?
Ngiphoxekile, angi-understand ba-operator kanjani, angiqondi nje, kuyangiphoxa lento. Hayi, kwavela ngalelo sikhathi sekuvela, but okwamanje nje asikho happy indlela abasebenza ngayo.
Uyozube happy mhla kuboshwa umastermind?
Mekunofakazi kuphelele ukuthi uyena.
Okay. Well, Mpo, that's Senzo Meyiwa. Just to translate to our viewers who may not be Sizulu speaking, essentially, he says that on behalf of the family, they are very disappointed that the so-called mastermind behind the killing of his brother did not appear alongside the 5 suspects here in the Boksburg Magistrates Court. He says that he's not sure exactly how the NPA is operating at this particular point in time, because if we also listen to what Gerrie had to say, you know, they were briefed that they've got even more evidence and stronger evidence against this so-called mastermind. And so the question is, why isn't this mastermind being arrested? Who is this mastermind? And will this mastermind be appearing in court on the 5th of March 2021, Mpo?
Certainly more questions than answers in this matter, Ziyanda. We're going to have to leave it there for now. Of course, breaking news, Ziyanda Ngobo expanding there, that the Senzo Meyiwa case has now been postponed and will be heard on the 5th of March in 2021.